Good afternoon. I have to apologise in advance for this vlog because I thought that I finished at midday today. Well, English club at lunch, but anyway. And I thought then I would come home, grab the camera and go out for the day. But it turned out there was an inspection. Not an inspection. Well, anyway, I'll come to it in a minute. So I had to stay in longer. And I was fine. It was some sort of meeting and I was like, okay, what is it? And they were sort of telling me I had to meet an inspector. And it turned out to be this really formal meeting, and the head teacher was there and this inspector person was there, and so everyone was there in a little, like, a circle of teachers, and it was all very professional and everyone was taking notes. And then I started having stomach cramps, and it was like something I've never ever had before. I was in so much pain. I thought I was giving birth, I swear. Or maybe not, but I just couldn't be there any longer. So anyway, I waited and I was clutching my stomach, and I was looking around the table like, oh my god, what do I do? And I was nearly crying. And anyway, I spoke to the woman next to me and I was just like, I'm really ill, I'm just going to nip to the loo. So I went outside for a bit and just sort of crouched down on the floor and was clutching myself. And then after a while it passed and I was like, okay. So all my stuff was still in the meeting, so I casually walked back in. And then about 10 minutes later it started really bad again. It was always there, but it was it's so bad. I had no idea what it was. I was in so much pain, like the worst pain I've ever felt. It was so bad, and I was just like holding it, like I don't know what to do. I'm in this really formal meeting, and I just so eventually I was just like, look, I'm gonna have to leave, to the person next to me. And I just packed up my stuff and everyone was looking at me, and I just walked out and everyone was like, what the hell? So I just walked out. So yeah, I have to face those people tomorrow. So that wasn't good. But anyway, and what else have I got to say? Yeah, so I decided to curl my hair today, which is okay. I like it curly once in a while. But also on the same day, I decided to wear these leggings. So putting them together actually looks a bit like I went to work in fancy dress with big curly hair and some leopard print leggings. But anyway, fancy dress can work. What else have I got to say? Oh yeah, the 32 route, you know, the one that I showed you, not the 32, the number not the 32 actually exists. I'm going to look it up, but there is actually a number not the 32. I'm going to call it that from now on, and I'm going to get the not the 32 one day just to see where it doesn't go, and then I'll get the 32 and see where it does go. It's like it's in disguise. I think it goes there, but it doesn't want you to know that it's going there because it has the big line through the 32, so it's shh, I'm not the 32, but you can get on if you want. So that's interesting. And also on the bus back, because there's so many strikes, there was a strike this morning, I was late for work, and then on the way home there was a metro strike, so I was late, so I just got off the metro, and I got the bus and I went past this shop. And it's a Primark wannabe shop. A Primark wannabe shop. Can you imagine? I'm gonna film it tomorrow. If I'm okay, I'm gonna go out and film this shop. It's like literally got Primark. It's called Primark, but it's just in like normal writing. Well, I'll show you tomorrow anyway. Why would you wanna? Well, I'll show you. It made me laugh. Another thing, see, I have nothing interesting to say today, so I'm just going to tell you everything that happened, which isn't a lot. I just came home just now, and I heard a beeping, and I was like, sounds like a fire alarm. You know when they're sort of dying out and they're just like, nah, nah. It sounded like that, and I was like, there isn't a fire alarm in my room. So I was looking around. Turns out I left my straighteners on, but because they're GHDs, they turn off after half an hour. So there could have been a fire. There would have been a fire had I not got the half an hour limit GHDs. And they work. They turn themselves off. It actually works. I never tried it before, but it works. GHDs, they save lives. So I think I'm going to leave it at that today. I will post another escalator video because you seem to like them. And I will also leave you with a word of the day, which today I have chosen defenestration just because I use it in my lessons. And when googling defenestration, I found this picture of a chicken being thrown out the window. So I'll leave you with the chicken.